私の命令に従いスタンピートしなさい。この場にいる者全員を殺し尽くすのです。
なんでそんなことをする必要があるのだ？
She was faking. She was faking.
Get up now, get up now, stronger. I believe myself.
Hey everyone, I'm going to react to that time I got reincarnated as a slime, season 2, episode 23, returning from the brink. Is he referring to Milim? Possibly? Possible spell being broken or whatever, like her being coming back to herself. I hope so, because like I don't want to see her and seeing her like that. Okay, last episode, while Progress started defeating Clayman, he got nowhere with his talk, and now they started fighting, and then at the end there, Veldora shows up. So it's like, I'm excited. And before we get into this episode, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting my Patreon at patreon.com/feelingmini. And now let's start this episode. And here we go. Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. Straight into the intro. Oh, yeah, the last episode, you see the walk with purpose. Like, yeah, this particular one. I believe he was walking toward Clayman. Oh, okay. 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 Okay, I recognize the demon lords in there. When I saw the green-haired girl, or like in the corner over there, and then you see the other dragon, the ice dragon, whatever, Veldora's sister, if she is. Like, I'm like, wait, is she also a dragon? But no, she's a demon lord. So not demon lord, but like at least a greater demon. So it's like, is there gonna greater demon be also a dragon? Oh my gosh. He wants him to make him the next volume. My older brother's only child? My older brother's only child. What? Okay, I see where the hold. Why does he not let people talk? Oh my gosh, what was he about to say? Oh, is she not being controlled? Because Guy did say that they're being controlled. Save them. Hi. Yes, okay. I feel like I did the same thing before. Like I said hi, and he actually said yes. Oh, you're free. Oh, you poor baby. Are you being jealous? Oh my god. Oh, in the Tempest. Oh, I guess I misunderstood that. Oh, and be there to serve him as well.
お前ね。いや、本当にラミリスに似てきたよ。
お褒めに預かり、教育至極。
波動拳波動拳波動拳
Manga, of course. Oh my god.
青を名乗るには弱すぎる。
貴様許さんぞ。行けマリオネットダンス。
It's not about quantity, it's about quality, man.
狙うのだ。これからが本番なのだよ。
Well, they're not.
どこからが本番なのです？
シオンの持つ王たちはソウルイーターなんだ。
Oh, Soul Eater!
精神攻撃も備えた剣だと。
珍しくないだろう。それを参考にして俺の仲間が作ってくれた。
Oh.
私のコレクションに加えてやろう。くらえデモンマリオネット。
これは何のつもりです？痛くも痒くもないの。もう少し待てばいいのですか？
I love this.
そんなバカなありえない。
The complete destruction. Well.
こんな小手先の技に頼るなど、魔王を名乗るに値しません。
この私に本気を出したことを後悔させてやる。
Your full strength won't be enough. Okay. They're just looking at him.
そうだな、そうだったよ。魔王、私は魔王なのだ。
He keep like descending into madness.
この手でひねり潰してやるぞ。
魔王リムル様のこの一所シオン、あなたの相手をいたしましょう。
魔王、いや、クレイジーピエロ・クレイマン。
Oh, this is so beautiful. So beautiful.
勝負あったな。
バカ。ありえない。ミリムは何をしている。そんなやつさっさと倒して。何者だ。なんだ。
You didn't notice Veldora came in.
桁外れの力を。
What is the phenomenon power?
ベルトラだよ。
You pissed the wrong guy. You pissed the wrong guy. I feel like they're just playing. Oh my god. I love this. Kamehameha is the only thing reference that I got. Oh, I think Hadouken also meant something. Well, I don't quite remember.
ミリムよ。私の命令に従いスタンピードしなさい。この場にいる者全員を殺し尽くすのです。
なんでそんなことをする必要があるのだ。
She was faking. She was faking.
リムルたちは友達なのだぞ。
My girl, you're back.
見事に騙されてくれたようだな、リムルよ。最初から支配されていなかったのか。
一目瞭然だったぞ。なんと
さっき殴られてたのに反応しなかったじゃん。
完璧に私の支配下にあったはず。私の命令でカリオンを殺したではない。
Carry on?
ああ、自白しちゃった。
Oh yeah.
私がこんなもので操られるわけがないであろう。一体誰のことを言っておるのだ。
Is he gonna say it?
おいおい、誰が死んだって。
まさか。
It is him.
な
Love it.
ラファエルさんが呆れているような気がする。
Yes, he is.
俺の部下たちが世話になった。
それはいいって。
そんな。では、貴様も裏切っていたんだな。
あら、いつから私があなたの味方になったと勘違いしていたの？
ふざけるなよ。断じて許さんぞ。
シオン、お任せを。
I kind of want Milim to sort of like hit him while he swans or something, you know? Or maybe she doesn't want to kill him yet until they know who he is. I don't know.
あなたなら操られないと信じていたけど、ヒヤヒヤしたわよ。
あれ、ちゃんと大切に持ってきてくれているんだろうね。
Oh, the gauntlets! Yay! She got it back.
ほれほれ。
Oh, I'm so happy right now.
芝居だったな。
私は見抜いてたぞ。
No, you didn't. Y'all didn't.
でもよかったな。
The
いつからだ。いつから私を。
whole time?
すっごく頑張ったのだ。なあラファエルさん、もしかしてミリが釣られてないことも。
Duh.
お前さ、操られてなかったんだよな。
そう言ったのだ。
ということは、ノリノリで俺をいたぶってくれたのかな。
いうか、
いやいや、いいんだよ。それ俺が弱いってだけの話だしな。
カリオ、そんな小さなことはどうでもよかろう。
Little details.
下手したら俺様も死ぬところだったんだ。
まあまあ、三重士や国の皆さんも無事だし、悪いことばかりじゃなかったと思うよ。
おお、リムル。
そのためにクレイマンの配下の魔人を労働力として捕らえさせたんだし。
おいおい、マジかよ。
俺たちも手伝う。金もたんまりとクレイマンの宝物庫からいただいたしな。
今後10王国はあんたの国と衛星友好国として協力を惜しまないと誓うぜ。
労働力とはな、魔人どもを生かしておくなんざ甘い野郎だと思ったが、黒のやつが懐いたってのもうなずける話だ。
あ、黒？なんだそれ。
He doesn't even know. Oh my goodness.
せいぜい油断せんようにな。
ああ、ラプラス、お前たちに信頼され、任された魔王という役目なのに。
Give me the role. So you're given the role.
クレイマン、あんたはあたいたちより弱いんだからさ、一人で無茶したらダメだよ。
ティアの言う通りです。ちゃんと私たちを頼るように。
ああ、フットマン、中庸道家連の一員だと君たちに認めてほしかった。
やあ、君がクレーマンだろ。
Yuki.
そう警戒するなよ。こっちは紹介されてきてるんだからさ。
紹介？
君の親、魔王カザリームからね。僕はこの世界を手に入れる。それに協力してくれよ。
報酬は？
そうだね。魔王カザリームの復活なんてどうかな。僕たちで世界を手に入れよう。そして面白おかしく暮らそうぜ。
Okay.
クレイマン、お前は私に似ている。私を真似るのはいいが、決して悪い面を真似てはダメだぞ。
真なる魔王に覚醒などしなくてもいい。だからよこせ、この私に力を起こせ。
確認しました。魂をエネルギーに変換。成功しました。
What?
まだ私を見放してはいなかった。
離れろしよ。
リムル様、一体何が？
クレイマンが覚醒したんだ。予定通りだよ。
予定通りでしたか。ならば安心ですね。
What?
クレイマンが今まで殺した人々の魂を残した。それを解放する。そのためにクレイマンの覚醒が必要だった。こいつは俺が相手をするよ。俺も魔王を名乗ったわけだし、 自分の席は自分で用意したい。
負けるんじゃねえぞ。
リムル、頑張るのだ。しっかりやんなさいよ。さあクレイマン、決着をつけようじゃないか。
必ず報いを受けさせてやる。
I feel like so much happened this episode. I don't know where to start. Like, you know, at one point in the episode, I don't quite. Wait, no, let's just start from the beginning. This is the beginning. Yeah, the beginning. Last episode ended with Veldora just like showing up. I'm like, Rimuru didn't summon him. And yeah, he did summon him. He came on his own because he was reading this manga and it ended on a cliffhanger and he wanted to know what happens next. So he just showed up by himself. I'm like, what the heck? And he's like, okay, I'm gonna, give you the next chapter or whatever, but I need you to play with Milim first. And he told him that Milim was being controlled and whatnot. And clearly, first, Veldora said, my older brother's daughter or something or child or something or other like that. And I'm like, older brother. And then I remember the story about how Milim came about, how she became a demon lord, and she's the product of I believe a dragon and a human. So that dragon, I guess, must be Veldora's older brother. So that will make Milim his niece. How many? I think there are 4 dragons, right? We met the sister already. Velzard, I think was her name. So is the brother, does the brother's name also start with Vel something? Because you have Veldora, you have Velzard. Let me make sure I got that right. Yeah, Velzard, the ice dragon. So I guess the others are also named Vel something. And so he was about to tell Rimuru that clearly something about her not being controlled. When he was about to say something, that's when Rimuru like dashed off and I'm like, Rimuru, this is the second time you've done this. Okay? You did that previously when Raphael wanted to tell you something. And then you're doing it with Veldora. At some point in the episode, after that scene happened, somewhere in the episode, in the back of my mind, I was thinking about what Raphael said about there not being a spell, and then this means. And I know in the last episode I was saying that maybe it must be the physical, it must be a physical thing. But after the scene with Veldora, I started thinking, wait, I think I mentioned in the episode that even Guy was saying something about her having a plan, So clearly, Guy also knew that she was not being controlled. So in the back of my mind, before it was actually revealed that she's not being controlled, and I think it was also when they were playing Hadouken, and then whatever, I'm like all over the place. Veldora told Milim, like, play with me. And she's like, yeah. And then they started doing the thing. So I think that's where, like, in the back of my mind, I was like assembling all those different pieces. And I'm thinking, wait, is she actually not being controlled? Like, I was thinking that. And then it was revealed that she was not. And I'm like, girl. When she went back to herself, and she started speaking like herself, I was so happy to see her. Like, I didn't like the way she was before, just like there, expressionless, just doing whatever Clayman wanted, and it was all an act. Like, he hit her, and she just like sat there and took it and like said nothing. And I'm like, girl. That's why I'm like, I also wanted him to punch her, like wanted her to punch him at least once. Like, it was all a plan. And Carrion, well, Frey knew it, Carrion knew it. Well, did Carrion know it? Because I mean, the way he was acting at the end there is like, so if this was all fake, then that means you actually were torturing me, knowing you actually knew what you were doing when you were torturing me. You actually knew what you were doing when you destroyed my city. So it's like, I guess he didn't actually know. No. 3, apart from Rimuru, clearly Ramirez did not know. Clearly Ragul or Dagul or whatever didn't know. Clearly the sleepy one, Dino? Whatever. He also didn't know. So it's like, she was playing. And I think she was doing it because she wanted to discover who this he is. You know, I can't totally be sure if that's the only reason why she was there, but at least that's part of it. And she got her gauntlet back. I also love that. Oh, I love it. She was always herself, just not herself. Whatever. Now, Clayman himself and his fight against Shion, he was so weak. Like, he was no match for Shion. He kept coming up with these attacks that were doing nothing. And then what was he about to do? What was he trying to do to Shion? And then Rimuru revealed that the sword that she has, Hercules Edge, is this still Hercules Edge? Because he said that he was a soul eater and that he got that idea basically from Hinata after fighting Hinata. And then they made the sword for her to be like a soul eater. So is it Hercules, the original Hercules, but with added ability? Like with added soul eater ability? Or is it another sword? I mean, it still looks like Hercules Edge. So I'm guessing that it is. And now it has soul eater ability. Oh, Soul Eater. When they said Soul Eater, I immediately went to the anime. So I don't quite remember what he was trying to do. But everything that he was trying to do, like, it wasn't working, and she like defeated him like pretty easily. There was that moment as well where when Veldora was and Ramirez, oh my goodness, when Veldora and Milim were playing, because clearly they were playing, because she knew what she was doing, and then Rimuru goes to Ranga, and then he hears this the little furry yellow ball thing was suffering inside because she was being controlled by Clayman, and she was like, help me. And then Rimuru helped her, and she was just like this little cutesy ball of cute, and then he gave her to, I feel like it's a her, gave her to Ranga to protect, you know, and then Ranga and the other wolves left. And I think that's where he went to look at the battle between Shion and Clayman, and they were just there, like both of them, Shion and Rimuru. Each time Clayman comes up with something, they're just like this sort of like blank look on their faces, like what you're doing is not really, it doesn't really mean anything, like, and it's nothing, you know. They both had that look on their faces, and he's like, I'm gonna show you my real strength, and even that real strength was like nothing. Okay, she sliced and diced him, and then he was on the floor bleeding and all of that. And then at one point he asked for Frey's help. Frey's like, I can't do anything because he has this whole thing, you know. And then she asked for Milim. Milim, do your stampede or whatever, and that's when they revealed that Milim was actually not controlled, you know, which was awesome. And then as he was laying there and he started basically having this sort of like flashback and whatnot. So apparently I guess I was asking myself, okay, what is the, in the previous episode, I was asking myself, what is the relationship between Clayman and Kazilim, right? Like Kazilim is a demon lord and Clayman was a demon lord. So I'm like, okay, what's the and then he said that he would always follow Kazilim's orders. So I'm like, okay, what's the relationship? Turns out that Kazilim created a Harlequin alliance or whatever, and Clayman was also part of that alliance, including Laplace, Tyr, and Footman. But apparently, Clayman was the weakest among all of them, and they gave him the role of Demon Lord, right? So I'm like, I don't know if it was answered already or not, because I'm watching all these episodes in just in the span of a few days, so it might have already been answered. But he said that they gave him the role of Demon Lord. Can someone just like wake up and be like, okay, I'm giving you the role of Demon Lord, you know, and you're now a Demon Lord, you know? But he was there. He's like, nah, I can't die like this. And then you hear, when I heard the voice, I'm like, okay, is it the words of the voice of, what was it called again? The words of the world? Words of the world, I think that's what it's called. I'm like, okay, is it the words of the world, or is it well, at first I thought it was the words of the world that basically granted him what he wanted. And then when Rimuru said that this was all in his calculation, you know, that he's awakened and all of that, it was all according to Raphael's plan or something or other like that. That's when I started thinking, okay, wait, so is it the voice of the words of the world, or is it the voice of Raphael? I don't think Raphael has the power to like give him, to accord him what he wants, you know, like a Clayman. She can do stuff for Rimuru because him and Rimuru are like connected and whatnot, but there's no sort of like relationship between her and Clayman. So I guess it must be the words of the world. I think whenever they speak, whenever it's the word of the world or it's Raphael, it's like I hear the same voice, so I have a hard time distinguishing which one is speaking in that particular moment. You know, that's why I was confused. Which one is speaking? Words of the world or Raphael? And since Raphael is connected to only Rimuru, then I'm gonna assume that it's the words of the world that was speaking in that moment, and gave him what he wanted, his awakening. And now Rimuru is saying Karen was about to jump in or something or other like that, and Rimuru is like, no, I'm the only one that's gonna be dealing with him, because you know he made himself a demon lord and he needs all the other demon lords to basically accept his new position. So he's like, I'm gonna defeat Clayman by myself, and they are sort of like gonna be forced to accept me as this new being, and why not? And then at one point in the episode, I think Gil said something about now he understood why Black was, you know, working under him or something, and then he's like, who's Black? Excuse me. So he doesn't even know that he has a progenitor. Oh, he doesn't even know that he named the progenitor. Like, Rimuru. I love this. I love this anime so much. I love these characters so much. Like, the comedy so much. The fight scene so much. Like, I just love everything about this anime. So glad I got into it. Thank you guys for watching. And if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to the next episode, the link is going to be in the pinned comment, so just click on it and check it out. I'll see you next time. Bye.